I was checking online and I saw you and Burna Boy, your issue on Nigeria.com. I don't know. Can you do more like on it?
Okay, actually, it's not me personally. It's actually in Center City.
Okay, that's very
Now, what happened was that around that on my birthday, actually, one of boys, PR people, his manager or something from Aristocrat Records, contacted us and we're like, guys, we want a backdrop, like an animated backdrop for Burna Boy's stage performance in South Africa. The concept was a bit like a zombie version of Burna Boy. Like the way we developed it, it was made to be like Burna Boy face in front, the skull at the back, and then the like eyes and just stuff that would just stuff that would just make everything like super cool. Because based on his brand position. Now that was what was supposed. So they contacted me that night and we were like, okay, can we get something really quickly because very kind of urgent and you understand the kind of thing.
Can you do it in 24 hours?
So we went ahead, did a very quick sketch on WhatsApp, sent it to them and everything. Told them that we send the full document describing everything by tomorrow based on the whole scope of the project and timeline and everything. Okay, that's the next day we actually sent everything. Only for them to reply saying that they couldn't afford it. That we should find a way to, like, let's do a barter type of thing. Not even consider like we should do a barter than first thing. Burna Boy could maybe perform at an event for us, for Insecta Studios, or maybe Burna Boy could play shout outs on social media. Yes, pay salary to shout out. And then Burna Boy, like they were just ridiculous of us. So we replied telling them that okay, this is a business and we intend to build relationships. In as much as that's our core, we actually want to treat this as a business activity and then we can build relationships based on. Do you understand? So now that was the conversation. Now from that time on, we tried calling, tried contacting, they stopped with no communication. Nobody was saying anything.
There's no more you're calling.
Please try.
Was that when the ghost was ringing?
No, 2 weeks down the line, went on Instagram, find out that Burna Boy actually artwork, sketch, not even 3D, the rough sketch.
Wow.
In South Africa. So, stage performance, that was the final thing. Funny. My brother saw it, my brother was pissed off, so he put it on his blog. And then some very prominent people saw it and some interested people saw it and put it out. Like put it all on the streets. So now that was majorly what sparked the conversation. People started talking about it. It all became a matter of okay, copyright infringement, different lawyers started offering to do this, to get involved, and that. So that's when that issue was going on online, we found out that it wasn't just us that they contacted. They also contacted Segun Samson.
Segun.
So I'm sure he has his own
same thing. I mean, it was a weekend, you know, like normal weekend. I just went there from this I saw he works with Aristocrat. Like, hey man, cool stuff. Really, I've been feeling your work for like years. I was like, okay. He was like, okay, you know, I want to do like a design for Burna Boy's event. Can you draw Burna Boy in zombie? He showed me samples of my work. He said long ago that I like this, just do something like this. I was like, okay, man, thanks for doing my work. This is what I will charge for this. This is my price range. This is how I can do it. I mean, the time frame was like, do it on Monday. Like, sharply on Monday. Can you get ready on Monday? I was like, man, to get this on Monday, I need to get more people to work. Because I work alone, freelancer. Right, so I need to get more people involved. I was like, you know what, just go to sketch. Let's show Burna if you like it, you know, you get your work. Like, before I do any sketch, brother, let's agree on the price range. We agreed. Cool, send sketch. I did the sketch, sent it to him, sent it the email. He even sent me a message like, guy, I didn't see your email. I sent it again. So he confirmed, he sent. So I reached my bro, did you get the email? Nothing. waited like 2 hours, 3 hours.
The email that you sent is correct.
It's so sad. It's so sad because when things like that happen to us, you know, you have to post any of that job, you know, to get that done. And funny enough, you know,
Especially if it's that kind of client.
all friends like we're gonna do this, man. And I'm a Bonner fan, God knows.
Ah, no, damn.
Sharply, I'm comment.
I would have done the same thing.
This was what happened. Eventually, when the news spread, started coming out, we had our lawyers and sent letters to Aristocrat Group and, of course, Burna Boy himself. After like the next day after the letter got sent, I was having my haircut and everything, and then PD Picasso, that's his career or something, that is his name, that is the owner of Aristocrat Records, the CEO. He called me while I was trying to have my haircut. Next thing he was talking about how we shouldn't have taken it that far. This was, trust me, this was like after like 3 weeks to 1 month.
After the job has been
It's just after it has been like shouldn't have taken it that far. And then he mentioned something ridiculous. He said he too was a creative guy. Like he was a graphic designer.
Designing for free.
Like I don't know. He's sorry about the way everything went, but we shouldn't have maybe taken it to the maybe we shouldn't have taken it to social media and stuff like that. And next thing, I was like, dude, our lawyers have sent you a letter. Why not just respond to lawyers? Because we have our own duty, we have our own rules. That was during December period, and everybody was very busy. You get? So we were trying to meet up with some other very serious clients that we actually paid. Now he talked about, we can make this matter drag. This was.
He actually mentioned that.
He mentioned that they can make the matter drag. Talking about how, yes, the loophole in the legal system. So I was like, you're not supposed to be saying that, and if you want to really talk, just talk to my lawyers and we'll get everything carried on from there. Till today they haven't responded. All these things happened between November and now. So you can imagine how crazy it is.
The funny thing is there's not many accidents that don't even know
Exactly. Yes. And I also learned that apart from just you and myself, yes, Emmanuel, they contacted Emmanuel of hybrid animation. So he told me his own story. It was like, because he's into full 3D animation. Now they gave him the gist that he turned down the job. That was what they told him.
So it's still up for grabs or something like that.
And he was like, if I told you that, that means you were harder or something. So I don't know whether he turned it down or something, but he just told me that they contacted him. They wanted him to do 2 days.
So you probably had a timeline reach out to you.
No. I think the idea was that just get all of these samples then before you get suspended anything, we are done with what we wanted to use for. So and you have the opportunity to
attract greatness. Attract greatness.
Thanks for watching the Cobweb, guys. Connect with us on social media. Like, share, subscribe, and let's hear your ideas on cool topics for the Cobweb. Feel free to download great stuff below. Stay tuned for more cool convos, and together we'll attract greatness.